so we had to put it off. And there's one person in the crowd that I kind of shot the idea at, which was Gerald Johnson from Jamaica National. And he literally said to me, well, why don't you try it? I think you can do good. And if you guys have ever seen that video where there's one person that's kind of dancing in the crowd, and he looks really foolish, and then all of a sudden, people are watching, and then there's two more, and they go up and they start dancing too, and before you know it, the whole crowd gets involved. That's basically what happened with this. It was really neat, because the support that we got from the community, once they started to catch on to the vision, and where we wanted to go with this, they just came on board. It was amazing. I mean, there's people like Ash Silva, who was just on here. He had a critical back end that he was working with us. He was behind the scenes pushing this event, trying to get extra speakers, trying to get vendors to come, telling people about the event. There's people like Gerald Johnson, who's Jamaican from Jamaica National. They were our main sponsors on here. And let's give them a round of applause, because I mean, they were one of the people that really helped out. The sound guys back there, HD Productions, these guys did an amazing job, and they put up with me for the last couple of weeks. So. And there's just so many people that were involved, and if I've forgotten you, I do apologize. I'm not trying to point out anybody over anybody else. But the real point to this was one thing: to bring value to the community, right? Because there's too much negative and too much things that are going on especially within the communities, and nobody's really trying to bring out the better in it. Nobody's trying to push businesses that are doing good. I mean, every business here got a chance to network with each other and people coming in. I was stunned at the amount of just regular people that came in just to check it out. So there's something good here. And we're coming back next year, by the way, guys. So there's applications at the front, okay? But the whole purpose is really to bring value in, empower the people. If you look at our paper at the Toronto Caribbean, you'll see that we have like the Woman Empowered. We want to recognize people in the community. We want to recognize the good people that don't normally get recognized. There was supposed to be, Dua Lee was supposed to come today, and he messaged me and something came up. If you ask this guy, he ran for mayor, for Toronto mayor. He didn't win. But last weekend, he was out there picking up garbage in the parks. These are the people that really care about the community, and these are the people that need to be recognized. So we want to make sure that we actually empower and we bring light to the people that deserve it. So really, that's the vision of Carib 101, Toronto Caribbean, and of course of the Toronto Caribbean Business Expo. This is just a start, and I hope you guys really do come along with the ride with this, because it's going to grow, and we're really looking to empower the community. So with that, I want to say thanks. The vendors, we're still going till 7 o'clock. Please support them. Go around. There's so many amazing services and products. Go find out what they do and really support them. Okay, guys? Thanks.